Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs. My project today is a box that has a lid that goes like that with Velcro, and in it I do have the candy corn, but this would fit a whole bunch of snacks and treats if you wanted to give it. Excuse my mess on this side. It is 4 inches by 2.5 by 1 inch. All right. I used the Essential Tag Punch Everything Essentials stamp set. This spiderweb is from Hoot Dies. This border here is from Halloween Magic Dies. And I think that's about it. Oh, and the Regals 6x6 Designer Series paper. Okay, so we started with a piece of basic black that is 7 inches by 7.5 inches. Get my Simply Score. And we're going to start on the 7.5 inch side. And we're going to score at 1, 3.5, 4.5, and 7. Okay, and then we're going to switch it to the 7 inch side. And we're going to score it at 1, 5, and 6. Okay. And I'm going to score and burnish. And I'm sorry I didn't have a video up for you yesterday. It got late and I just was not feeling it. I was trying to come up with something. It's just been, it's been a hard summer. Hard year. My youngest dog got sick again. He was sick. She was sick like 2 months ago, and we thought it was poisoning, which I have a feeling it was, but I think it brought out something else in her. Well, needless to say, $4,000 later, and we still don't know what's wrong with her. But she's on steroids because it has something to do with inflammation. And she drinks whatever she can find, and she pees and pees and pees. I can't even explain it. Okay, back to this. Now this is what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to be taking out all of this and this and this, all right? So we're going to start with the skinny rectangle on the right hand side, okay? And we're going to take away this lowest one and just wedge a little bit on the top part. And then we're going to follow it up and we're going to get rid of these 2 rectangles. I have to get a piece of tape to tape this paper down. Okay, so that's for that side, and I can see I didn't do it straight right here. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to get a piece of tape. Tape down my sheet so you don't have to watch it go flying all over the place. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, this still has a little piece right there. I got to get that off. Alrighty. Okay, now we're flipping it back to where the skinny rectangle's on the right hand side, and you're just going to keep the rectangles straight and just wedge a little bit out of the squares. Oops, that's all right. Cut that one a little high. All right, now we're going to flip it all the way around. And I'm going to remind us. Okay, so the flap that we're going to keep is the one that's closest to the skinny rectangle, which is now on the left-hand side. So we're going to cut straight down that, but we want to keep this flap right here. So we're going to cut straight down there and just cut off that top one and then wedge the sides, because this is going to be one of our side flaps. Cut that straight. straight. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to come over here and we need this side flap. So we're going to cut this straight down here next to the flap we don't need. We're going to cut the top of this flap off. And then we're going to wedge it because we need that. And then we're going to just fold it down and cut off this extra middle flap we don't need. Okay, and that's it. If you want to just take a quick pick. All right, let me just fix this piece right here. Just trim. You could do all of this cutting so that it's really straight in your cutter, but I tend to just wing it. All right. Okay. Now I usually will round these corners, but we're going to add on this border, so we're going to keep that straight. And we need some of the DSP. This time I'm going to use the little round circles. So you need 2 pieces. Did I just put my directions? Here, sorry. 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 3 3/4, and they're going to go here and here. You need 2 pieces that are 3/4 by 3 3/4. They're going to go here and here. And you need 2 pieces that are 3/4 by 2 1/4, and they're going to go right here and right there. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get my seal. So this is going to come together like that, and it is going to fold this way. So we need our border on this piece of the box. So I'm just going to put a little mark there where I have to cut it. And it's probably going to be 2 3/4, I believe. No, 2 1/4. And I'm going to take my liquid glue. And I'm just going to put a few dots. Just enough to hold it on there nicely, especially right on the edges. Okay. Oops. And I'm going to put it right on the top, right over the designer, whoops, the designer series paper. Okay. All right, now we need our tear and tape. Now you can do all of this DSP and all of it once you put the box together, but when I remember to do it before I put the box together, it's much easier. Okay, so now we need to close the box, kind of, this way, and this is going to be our front flap. So these are going to go in, and this is going to be the last one to close. So we're going to put our tape on this. There we go. Okay, now for the Velcro dots. These I got online from Walmart because they didn't have them in my actual store, but I've seen on Facebook that on YouTube that a lot of places do have them in store. Mine just didn't, or maybe they were out. Okay, I'm going to take one side and I'm going to put it right in the middle on this side. And then I'm going to take the side that has the stickly side, the opposite side, whatever, and place it on there. And then fold over your box. Make sure it's nice and square. And just kind of press it and hope that it takes to the other side. Yes, and then just reinforce both sides. Okay. Alrighty, now we need our other little tidbits. We need a scrap of Whisper White. What do I need the Whisper White for? I do not. A scrap of Highland Heather and the die cut of the spider web from Hoot dies. And, oh, I do need it. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, and we're going to use this pumpkin stamp from Everything Essential. And I'm going to stamp it on both of these. And I probably, as I usually do, I probably should have done the stamping beforehand so that I could color well. Okay, that's one. That one we're just going to cover up. This one from on the Wicker White we're going to color in. All right. Okay, we need our Essential Tag Punch. And we're going to punch him out. All right. And then this one we don't have to, so we're just going to use him for the coloring. Okay. So what I want to do is I just want, while this is drying a second, we'll attach this. And I just used a little bit of glue dots, just little dots of glue, not glue dots, sorry, all over. Okay. And I put it up in the corner over here. Tissue. I use the tissue just to pick up if any globs of glue seep out. All right, now for him, we're going to put him on dimensionals. And I'm going to just kind of put him on a little bit crooked. All right, now I'm using light and dark pumpkin pie. And I'm going to do a lot of the pumpkin pie. And I'm not being particularly neat. First of all, because we're going to cut it out. So you don't have to worry about the edges. And second of all, because it's really, I'm just going to blend it up. Trying, because I didn't let this dry a whole heck of a lot, I'm trying to avoid the black as much as possible. The lines I can't, but the mouth I definitely can. So that just makes them a little bit lighter in the middle here. Just want to blend it a little more. Okay. Oopsie. All right. So that was light and dark pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to fussy cut it out. And I'm going to get pretty close to the black line on this if I can. But you could always go in with a marker for anything that you left around it that's white. And then I'm just going to glue him right on top of that guy. And that just gives us the stem. There we go. And last time I stamped it in green, but I don't know if I liked how the green came out on the purple, so this time I just left it black. Okay, and then the final touch is some iridescent pearls. And I'm going to put 3 of them right on the top of the tag. Oops. I know somebody was playing with my this end. I'm not sure what this end is. I don't remember what the end of it is called. But it's a take your pick tool, but I don't know what this end of the it's got the little gummy sticky stuff in it. It looks like somebody squished a bunch out. Okay. And then, oops, not for the final touch. This is the final touch. I just used some Wink Castella on the pumpkin. Okay. And I don't have another package ready, so I'll just put, oh, nope. I forgot we need our ribbon. Where did I put that? Here it is. And this is our Organdy, glittered Organdy ribbon. Glittered Organdy ribbon. And I'm going to just put it in the box and close it. And then I'm just gonna tie a bow right on top. Easier said than done. The last one, this one I did perfect. No time at all, but now that I'm on camera, it's not gonna wanna follow directions from my fingers. There we go. And it's gonna twist around. That's all right. Okay, and you could put a glue dot right under the middle onto the top of the box if you wanted to. And that is that. So a whole bunch of different treats would fit in there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend watching my videos. I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the like button. And if there's any of these supplies you would like to buy from me, Oop, I lost one. You can shop with me at the address at the top of the screen. I will see you soon. Bye.